All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again, and I've got another news story that I couldn't believe was real. I do want to say this guy hasn't been convicted of what he's accused of yet, so there is a chance that this is like a giant misunderstanding. That being said, regardless, the headline reads like something straight out of a South Park episode, so I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's funny. Fake DEA agent busted while trying to get discount at Wendy's in Bunnell, police say. David Stoner arrested on charges of impersonating a law enforcement officer. So like I said, he's just accused at the moment, but either way, I love the idea of like a real federal officer, man, a DEA agent, strolling into a Wendy's and being like, listen, I demand a DEA discount. You guys better make my Wendy's 10% off. Obviously, I understand taking advantage of discounts, is a part of like making money or whatever, it's the smart thing to do. So I'm not going to fault anyone that's actually an agent for getting the discount that they actually should get. But I don't really know what might have been going through this dude's mind to flash a fake badge to say that he's a federal agent. Impersonating a federal officer, unless I'm wrong, is a felony. I could be wrong on that. So it doesn't seem that worth it to just get a discount on your Wendy's. Like, dude, you're really going to flash a fake badge to try to get 3 cents off your 4 for 4 combo? Come on. And I think what's even worse is, like, as you can tell from the thumbnail, he wasn't even flashing a fake DEA badge. No, he didn't even go through the trouble to get a fake DEA badge. He just had a concealed weapons badge, which I don't know if states give those to you when you get your concealed carry permit. I've never heard of that, so he might have just like bought a badge if he has a CCW permit, but he was just flashing one of those. So like, obviously the people in the Wendy's are going to realize that it doesn't say DEA on it. I just don't really understand what the dude could have been thinking. Like, unless the staff at the Wendy's was literally a group of people that had never seen a badge before in their life, there's no way that they would have thought that was a DEA badge. They just look completely different. I'm gonna put the difference on screen. I'll put both of them up, dude. Imagine some guy trying to show you the other one and being like, I'm a DEA agent. A man trying to get a discount on his fast food order is accused of impersonating a DEA agent, according to Bunnell police. David Stover, 57, was arrested Monday at the Wendy's at 2570 Commerce Parkway. Alright, it's already embarrassing enough to be pretending to be an agent, dude. Flashing your badge at a Wendy's is literally the most embarrassing way you could go about it, That's what he's accused of. But I'm just saying, like, this is the definition of, sir, this is a Wendy's. He's just going off about how, like, I, myself, took down Pablo Escobar and his entire cartel, and you're gonna deny me the discount at this Wendy's establishment? And they're like, we're going to call the cops. And he goes, fine, I'll stay and talk to the cops. Like, listen, I feel like things are already not going your way if you're getting into an argument at a fast food place that is escalating to the point of the cops getting called. But I especially don't understand why he, with his fake badge, stayed until the cops came. Like, alright, he's been telling them that he's a DEA agent and that's why he needs a discount on food. They tell him, hey, we called the cops, and he just hangs out in the lobby to wait until the cops show up. Did he think they weren't gonna check his badge or check into his story? He was just gonna be like, nah, see, you guys are cops, I'm a DEA agent, similar vibe, and they were going to be like, oh yeah, we're not going to check into that at all. I'm just really not understanding it. And all over a Wendy's discount? Listen, I'm not hating on Wendy's. I enjoy Wendy's, but it's not a restaurant that's worth getting arrested over. Like, you can just go to a different Wendy's. I just don't understand the need to let any argument escalate to the point of the cops getting called, especially if you're in a situation where you're carrying a fake badge impersonating a federal officer. It's just really not a good idea to stick around when the cops are called or be in an argument that escalates to that point. You don't understand, okay? I own this Wendy's. It's a front for a government operation to secretly fund clandestine DEA coups. Officers said Stover was demanding a law enforcement discount and started threatening to report staff to corporate for not giving it to him. According to police, Stover was a regular at that Wendy's for the past 2 years. Workers said he used to get a discount at the restaurant because he had a friend who was a cashier there, and according to the arrest report, when the worker left the job, Stover started claiming he was a law enforcement officer. The manager at the store told investigators that Stover would often tell workers he was an undercover DEA agent and would occasionally flash a badge when asked for proof, the report stated. Alright, so, this is just what I'm understanding from that. So he was a regular for 2 years, and when his friend was there, he was getting a discount, and he's not a DEA agent. So at 55, alive, he's not a DEA agent. His friend leaves, now he starts flashing a badge saying he's a DEA agent, okay? So you switched careers at 57, and you just happened to join the DEA as a secret agent. Okay, alright, okay, I'm understanding more and more why the workers were so insistent to just not give him his discount and send him on his way. It's like, dude, I've literally known you for 2 years, and you've never mentioned being an agent, and now all of a sudden, you're like a secret government operative? Well, yeah, exactly, so give me my discount. No, I'm not gonna give you your discount, dude. Like, what, are you crazy? You expect me to believe this? I'm sorry, man, but I just am really not understanding what the plan was. Especially flashing a badge that has nothing to do with it. Like, I feel like if anything, that just kind of escalates the situation. I feel like if you're like, I'm a DEA agent, and they say, no, you're not, and you're like, oh, okay, I was kidding. It's not that big of a deal. But if you start flashing a badge, it becomes like, okay, now you're just kind of impersonating an officer. How are you going to convince people that have known you for years that you're magically a secret agent, man? I just really want to know what goes through your mind before you make that decision. Listen, okay, I've seen all the James Bond movies 37 times. I can convince anyone of anything. I'm a master of deception. Investigators said Stover denied ever claiming to be a DEA agent. However, he did admit to carrying a concealed carry permit badge, which he claimed to show the employees because they asked to see it. Stover faces a charge of impersonating a law enforcement officer. Alright, so obviously he's denying it, but I'm just imagining this entire court case over like a Wendy's discount. Dude, I'm telling you, this in the last video I made is just like the amount of money that we are paying for the courts to look over these cases when it's just so absurd. Obviously, impersonating a federal officer itself is a crime they got to investigate. Like, I get it. But all of this over a Wendy's discount, whether or not he's guilty, the argument still progressed to the point where they called the cops. And if he's not guilty, like if they are making this up, then an argument over a Wendy's discount escalated to the point where the entire store decided to just make up a story about him pretending to be a DEA agent over and over. So no matter the outcome, whether he is pretending to be a DEA agent for Wendy's discounts or whether or not the Wendy's made it up, this is insane. Like, this is just not something that should happen over fast food, and like fast food. This isn't even like a really above average burger, nothing against it. It's just like, you're gonna pretend to be an agent over Wendy's? And also imagining everyone in this Wendy's banding together and being like, all right, guys, let's pretend that he lies about being a federal agent. Like, this entire thing is just, it's like an episode from a TV show. It's not something that should have ever been in reality. But yeah, the definition of, sir, this is a Wendy's, ma'am, this is a Wendy's, came to fruition. I would not recommend pretending to be a federal officer in any circumstance, especially for a fast food discount. But on that note, guys, I think that's going to do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did and you want more of these, be sure to press the like button and comment down below. It just lets me know you guys want more videos on this channel, so I'd appreciate it. And you should subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications as well. On that note, though, guys, that'll do it. Thank you so much. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.